Hey everyone, wanted to show you some new and enhanced features of our AfriScout dashboard. Now this is going to accompany the new release of the app that comes out in October 2018. The dashboard is really designed as a management tool for staff and administrators with features to provide back-end support to the customer. This is the home page, and as you can see, it gives you an at-a-glance view of some core measures. We have registered users, active users, we have paying users. This is all mock data at this point. We also have user feedback, alerts, and map requests. These are generated real time based on the users themselves. Now what's key about this dashboard is you have both a date filter and a geographic filter. So for the date range, you can select some standard quarters, or you can do a custom range, let's say from the 1st of July through the 31st of August. When you click apply, all of the data will be calibrated based on that date range. Again, you can also select country, and you can even select location within a country, and all of the main metrics will be calibrated based on those selections. Now, further down, you can see we have registered users and active users, as well as overall user distribution by country. This disaggregates by specific mapped area, and again, that would be affected depending on the date range and the geographic locations that you set. Now on the left-hand side, you'll see here we have a series of buttons. These are really management features and administrative features, and we'll go through them briefly. So for the mapped alerts up here, you can see you can see that in mapped form, so you can actually see it on a map, or you can see it in list form. Within each alert, you can click on that alert, and we'll give you the specifics, the location, when it was added, by whom, their phone number, and the geographic coordinates. And even on the back end, you can leave a comment, you can respond to that alert, and that alert will be pushed to the user through our notification process, so they'll receive it. It will end up not only on the app, but the user, the author of this alert, will get a push notification. Here we have our list of app users, and as you can see up here, we can import users in bulk. So if we establish an agreement with another organization to upload their users automatically, we can do that. You can search users by their name or by phone number, and if you wanted to if you were specifically looking for someone. This is a visual of the map request, so you can see if there's not a map for a given area, users can request that we come and map their area, and you'll see that distribution here. You can also see those requests by location. User feedback. This is within the app. There's an option to provide user feedback, and many users do. And you'll see that here. What we've added here is a status bar. So what we want to do is really use this as a customer response tool. So if there are any issues that need to be resolved, we can respond to that. We can call that individual and hopefully address any issues and mark it as resolved. Oftentimes, users just want to leave positive feedback about the app, and that's always welcome as well. Further down, we see some administrative tools. So one is essentially various administrative users. And administrative users have specific roles, which is you'll see down here. So you'll see a super administrator, regional coordinator, even a map viewer. And each of these roles come with specific access rights. So you'll see the regional coordinator can edit alerts, they can switch locations, they can use the app without paying. So we can add additional roles as needed with additional levels of access and abilities. Down here we have payment distribution. So once we start receiving payments, we'll be able to see the relationship between paying users, those who are still on the trial period, and those for whom the trial has expired and they opted not to pay. Location switches are when a user may be changing locations. They may be permanently moving to another place, so they request a location switch. This is something we want to control because we don't want users just moving from location to location on their app. So they have to request it. If we verify that that's true, that they're moving, then it's approved on the back end and they'll be able to access their new maps. Mapped areas are simply the locations within a given country that have been mapped. You can see them here. And then countries are the countries where we have mapped. You can see here we have Tanzania, Ethiopia, and Kenya are also on there. And then finally we have alert types. This is where we can manage the expiration date of the alert type. So there's certain alerts that we want to have for a longer period of time, such as conflict, and then there are others such as predators. A predator isn't going to be hanging around for 2 months, so we limited that expiration date to 10 days. And that we can change with time as we see people's need to either have them longer or not as long. It also helps us to maintain the issue of clutter on any given map. So that's our new dashboard, and we're excited about it. We're excited to be able to use it as a very proactive tool for helping our customers.